Okay. Very good evening to all, brothers and sisters in the Dhamma. We are supposed to continue with our evening chanting to develop the spiritual faculties of Saddha, Virya, and Sati. So maybe what I will do is we will have our evening chanting first, but I will administer the precept data when everybody is here. Then I will administer it together. Those ones who take the 8 precepts, you shall chant the 8 precepts. Those who are on 5 precepts, then you chant the 5 precepts and stop there. Okay? So I think requesting for the 3 refuges and the 5 or 8 precepts is on page 1 of our retreat chanting book. Evening chanting is on page 14, yes, Sadhu. Okay, we will prepare ourselves. Let us now compose our mind, develop the faith, Saddha Virya, and we pay respect mindfully to Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha. Arahang Sama Sambuddho Bhagava Buddhang Bhagavantang Abhivademi Swakato Bhagavata Dhammo Dhammang Namasami Supatipano Bhagavato Sāvaka Sangho Sanghang Namami. Okay, you all can be seated and turn to page 14. We shall chant the evening chanting. Yeah, English, yes. To the Blessed One, the Lord, who fully attained perfect enlightenment, to the teaching which he expounded so well, and to the Blessed One's disciples who have practiced well, to this, the Buddha, the Dhamma, and the Sangha, we render with offerings our rightful homage. It is well for us that the Blessed One, having attained liberation, still had compassion for later generation. May these simple offerings be accepted for our long-lasting benefits and for the happiness it gives us. The Lord, the perfectly enlightened and blessed One, I render homage to the Buddha. Bow.
Blessed One.
Yeah, bow. The teaching so complete, explained by him, I bow to the Dhamma. The Blessed One's disciple, who have practiced well, I bow to the Sangha. Let us now pay preliminary homage to the Buddha, homage to him, the Blessed One, the Worthy One, the fully enlightened One, homage to him, the Blessed One, the Worthy One, the fully enlightened One. No, wait. I will chant the first part, the bracket one. I will chant, then you all follow from later. Now let us chant the recollection of the Buddha. A good word, we chant together. A good word of the Blessed One's reputation has spread as follows. Such indeed is the Blessed One, the worthy one, the perfectly enlightened one, endowed with wisdom and virtue, the accomplished one, the knower of the world, the incomparable master or guide of those to be trained, the enlightened one, the blessed one, teacher of gods and men, the enlightened one, the blessed one. Then next page. I will chant the first part in bracket. Now let us chant the supreme praise of the Dhamma, of the Buddha, the truly worthy one, endowed with such excellent qualities, whose being is composed of purity, transcendental wisdom and compassion, who has enlightened the wise like the sun awakened the lotus. I bow my head to that peaceful chief or conqueror, the Buddha, who is the safe, secure refuge of all beings. As the first object of recollection, I venerate him with bowed head. I indeed the Buddha's servant. The Buddha is my Lord and guide. The Buddha is sorrow's destroyer, who bestow blessing on me. To the Buddha I dedicate this body and life, and in devotion I will walk the Buddha's path of awakening. For me there is no other refuge. The Buddha is my excellent refuge. By the utterance of this truth, may I grow in the Master's way. By my devotion to the Buddha and the blessings of this practice, by its power, may all obstacles be overcome. Then bow. By body, speech, or mind, or whatever wrong action I have committed to the Buddha, may my acknowledgement of fault be accepted, that in the future there may be restraint regarding the Buddha. Now let us chant in praise of the Dhamma. Well expounded is the Dhamma of the Blessed One, can be realized in the here and the now, beyond timeless, beyond thought, inviting investigation, onward leading to the heart, Nibbana, can be understood by the wise, each for themselves. Now let us chant the supreme praise of the Dhamma. It is excellent because it is well expounded, and it can be divided into path and fruit, practice and liberation. The Dhamma holds those who uphold it from falling into delusion. I reverence the excellent teaching, that which removes darkness, the Dhamma, which is the supreme secure refuge of all beings. As the second object of recollection, I venerate it with bowed head. I am indeed the Dhamma's servant. The Dhamma is my Lord and guide. The Dhamma is sorrow's destroyer, and it bestows blessings on me. To the Dhamma I dedicate this body and life, and in devotion I will walk this excellent way of truth. For me, there is no other refuge. The Dhamma is my excellent refuge. By the utterance of this truth, may I grow in the Master's way. By this devotion to the Dhamma and the blessing of this practice, by its power, may all obstacles be overcome. By body, speech, and mind, for whatever wrong action I have committed towards the Dhamma, may my acknowledgement of fault be accepted, that in the future there may be restraint regarding the Dhamma. Now let us chant the recollection of the Sangha. Of good conduct is the order of the disciple of the Blessed One. Of upright conduct is the order of the disciple of the Blessed One. Of wise conduct is the order of the disciple of the Blessed One. Of beautiful conduct is the order of the disciple of the Blessed One. This order of the Blessed One's disciple, namely the four pair of persons, the 8 types of individual, is worthy of offering, is worthy of hospitality, is worthy of gift, is worthy of reverential salutation, is an incomparable field of merits to the world. Now let us chant the supreme praise to the Sangha, born of the Dhamma, that Sangha which have practiced well, the field of the Sangha form of the 8 kinds of noble beings, guided in body and mind by excellent morality and virtue. I revered that assembly of noble beings, perfected in purity, the Sangha, which is the supreme secure refuge of all beings, as the 3rd object of recollection. I venerate it with bowed head. I am indeed the Sangha's servant. The Sangha is my Lord and guide. The Sangha is sorrow destroyer. It bears blessing on me. To the Sangha I dedicate this body and life, and in devotion I walk the well-practiced way of the Sangha. For me, there is no other refuge. The Sangha is my excellent refuge. By the utterance of this truth, may I grow in the Master's way. By this devotion to the Sangha and the blessings of this practice, by its power, may all obstacles be overcome. By body, speech, and mind, for whatever wrong action I have committed towards the Sangha, may I acknowledgement of fault be accepted, that in the future there will be restraint regarding the Dhamma, or Sangha, regarding the Sangha. So this one is a very good practice, the evening chanting, for us to understand the significance of what the Buddha Dhamma and the Sangha is. Then when you understand, you can practice correctly, appropriately. Then the biggest karmic obstruction is to have karmic obstruction by violating the triple gem. So if you don't ask for forgiveness, this one is going to be a very severe karmic offense. But the beauty of this triple gem is the moment you ask for forgiveness, it's automatically accepted, because it is the triple gem. That's why asking for forgiveness is very important. So we will do the closing homage. Okay, now we do it together. The Lord, the perfectly enlightened and blessed One, I render homage to the Buddha, the blessed One. Bow. So in Pali is Arahang Sama Sambuddho Bhagava Buddhang Bhagavantang Abhivademi. Then the teaching so completely explained by him, I bow to the Dhamma. In Pali is Swakato Bhagavata Dhammo Dhammang Namasami. Then salutation to the Sangha. The Blessed One's disciple who have practiced well, I bow to the Sangha. In Pali is this. Supatipanno Bhagavato Sāvaka Sangho Sanghang Namami. Now, then we rejoice. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay, most of you are here already. Then we can turn to page 1. I will administer the refuge and precept. We get Sister Ingbi to help you all to request. Start from after the salutation, Ingbi. Mayang Metta.
Let us put our palms together. Mayang Metta. Repeat after me or your
Yeah,
together.
repeat after Ingbi better.
Mayang Metta.
Mayang Metta.
Tisaranena saha.
Tisaranena saha.
Panca or atta silani yacama.
Yacama.
Tutiyampi.
Tutiyampi.
Mayang Metta.
Mayang Metta.
Tisaranena saha.
Tisaranena saha.
Atta silani yacama.
Yeah, I should let you on those who keep 5 precepts, you just chant Pancha. Means after Tisarayana Saha, then you Pancha Silani Yachama. Those who take 8 precepts like Ingbi, he will chant Atta, Silani Yachama. Understand or not? You don't have to repeat after her. She chant her 8 precepts. You are 5, you chant your 5. You are 8, you repeat after her. Okay? So we do the third one, Tatiyampi.
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 Mayang Metta.
Mayang Metta.
Tisaranena saha.
Tisaranena saha.
Atta silani yacama.
Panca silani yacama.
Very good. Okay. So now turn to next page.
From Vandana.
I think Vandana we have gone through just now. The 3 refusion, I think you all don't have to request. I straight away administer the what they call Panchasila and okay. I haven't read that one yet. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. On page 2. Oh, yeah. I think we have to do it myself. Go through the whole thing. Okay. So you all take the 3 refuges first. Okay. We chant together. Namo tassa bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa Buddhang Saranang Gacchami Dhammang Saranang Gacchami Sanghang Saranang Gacchami Dutiyampi Buddhang Saranang Gacchami Dutiyampi Dhammang Saranang Gacchami Dutiyampi Sanghang Saranang Gacchami Tatiyampi Buddhang Saranang Gacchami Tatiyampi Dhammang Saranang Gacchami Tatiyampi Sanghang Saranang Gacchami Ti saranena gamanang natitang.
Amanita.
Okay, then now I will administer the 5 precepts first. After the 5 precepts only, we go to the 8th precept. Panatipata Veramani Sikkhapadang Samadhiyami Adina Dana Veramani Sikkhapadang Samadhiyami. So for those 8 precepts, you don't chant the number 3, you chant the other one. Now later only I go through that one. We go through the 5 precepts first. Kamesu Michachara Veramani Sikkhapadang Samadhiyami Musavada Veramani Sikkhapadang Samadhiyami Suramiraya Majapamadhatana Veramani Sikkhapadang Samadhiyami. Then I will explain all this. Imani Pancha Sikkhapadani Silena Suganti Yanti Silena Bhoga Sampadan Silena Nibbati Yanti Tasma Silang Visode. These are the 5 precepts. Virtue is the source of happiness. Virtue or sila is the source of true spiritual wealth. Virtue or sila is the source of true spiritual peace, peacefulness. Therefore, let sila or virtue be kept and purified. Then after that, imani pancha sikkhapadani samadhiyami. Imani pancha sikkhapadani samadhiyami. Imani pancha sikkhapadani samadhiyami. The meaning is, I undertake these 5 precepts. So this one has been repeated 3 times as you commit yourself. Then you all can rejoice.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Okay, then the 8th precept. We will chant the Brahmacharya onwards. Brahmacharya Veramani Sikkhapadani Samadhiyami. Then I will skip to number 6. Vikala Bhojana Veramani Sikkhapadang Samadhiyami. The meaning is, I undertake the training rule to restrain from eating at inappropriate time. Then number 7, the 7th precept. Na Chagita Wadita Visuka Desana Mala Ganda Velipana Dharana Mandana Vibhusanyatana. Veramani Sikkhapadang Samadhiyami. The meaning is, I undertake the training rule to restrain from entertainment, beautification, and adornment. Number 8, precepts. Uja sayana, maha sayana, veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. The meaning is, I undertake the training rules to restrain from lying on high or luxurious sleeping place. Imani atta sikkhapadani silena sukanti yanti silena boga sampadan silena nibunti yanti tasma silang visode. The meaning is, these are the 8 precepts. Virtue or sila is the source of spiritual happiness. Virtue or precept is the source of spiritual wealth, true spiritual wealth. Virtue or precept is the source of true spiritual peacefulness. Therefore, let sila or virtue be well kept and constantly purified. Okay, then the last part. Imani atta sikkhapadani samadhiyami. Imani atta sikkhapadani samadhiyami. Imani atta sikkhapadani samadhiyami. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay, so we completed our evening chanting. What is the time now? Oh, still a bit of time. So we chant our salutation to the Triple Jhana. Buddhang Pujayami, Dhammang Pujayami, Sanghang Pujayami. Okay, you all can be seated. Oh, okay. Means arriving soon, but not too soon. Ringlet another 1 hour, I think. Unless no traffic, it's okay. Don't worry. Thank you. Okay. So from 6:45 to 7:15 is supposed to be our chanting. Oh, exactly. 7:15. So we finish in time. Okay. The next one is 30 minutes of formal sitting. Now. Not now. Wait till they come. Then after we end at 9:15, we go and do it. This is supposed to be the relics of the previous abbot that passed away recently. He gave us this one, remember? In the retreat 2019, he became the abbot, he Jieyan. Then he gave us this one, I remember. So he is full of bodhisattva compassion. He wants to create affinity with cultivator, with living beings. Especially cultivator, that's why he was so joyful. He saw us, he keep on giving. Then he told me, he said, 你可以拿多一点，多一点。Just give the people. Then I saw down there, I think when I arrived, you know, at the main shrine or what, I saw a lot of this one on the counter there. So we should actually rejoice. So Suyan has suggested we as a group, we should pay our respect. At that time, the retreat, he was very very friendly and very helpful. He full of joy when he see us having retreat and all these things, because he understands how difficult it is to get lay people to join the cultivation, to attend retreat, develop the Buddha Dhamma. So all these are very wholesome. So after the class, when the Scotland they arrived, we were together, they are respect. Before the meditation, maybe I will brief you a bit. Upstairs, there is also a Wi-Fi, but please don't use the upstairs Wi-Fi if you can. Unless you have no data, then you on your this Wi-Fi, same password. But if you have your data, don't use the Wi-Fi until our Zoom over because whether Jing and Sui say we scared those who log in through Zoom may congest the line. Because this Wi-Fi is the temple one, may not have enough capacity one. We're not sure. Anyway, we will try our best to maintain the Zoom and all this thing. Okay, so with that, I think I will set the alarm for 25 minutes of awareness-based meditation. So as usual, I will give you some short instruction because this is the beginning of this retreat. Although most of you all know what awareness-based meditation is, it is only right that I give you some simple instruction. Okay, off the light, then I will set an alarm and you all can proceed with the awareness-based meditation or I give the instruction. Okay, remember the four support for awareness-based meditation. The four support are relax completely, body and mind, be at ease. Don't try to know, don't try to do anything, just maintain awareness, which is the second support. When you maintain awareness, you are developing heedfulness, you just want to be aware. Then whatever arrives, aware, finish, aware, finish. Because we are a human being, we have a physical body with the senses, then we have the consciousness trapped inside. And upon contact of the sense data with the sense basis, it triggers off the respective mind consciousness. So your sense basis is the ear, then hearing consciousness will arise. It is your breathing, your breath, or your smell, sense basis, then the sense consciousness will arise. It is your tactile consciousness will arise. So seeing also same. If you close your eye, you see nimitta, or you see whatever, or you see your thought, you see your aggregates of mind, the perception, everything. You aware, finish. Aware, finish. Don't follow. Don't try to know. Don't try to do anything. You continue to do things or follow, then it create more thinking. Because you are so conditioned in becoming heedless. That's why most people cannot settle down to develop the meditative mind. So the four support is very easy, very basic, but very, very penetrating and very effective. So just relax body and mind, be at ease, no more problem. You just want to meditate, you silent everything. Then don't try to know, don't try to do anything, just maintain awareness. Aware, finish, until the mind settles down and become very quiet. Then at one stage, you will come to realize your thinking all slow down until the mundane mind, the thinking mind, the sankhara movement all slow down. When it starts to slow down, your awareness nature will know it has become different. Then after that, it becomes very quiet, very still. That is how you develop the initial stability of awareness within. So when you have that, don't be excited or curious. That is just the beginning, but it's already very good progress. Even the ability to maintain silent or awareness nature within, to be aware and do nothing, is already a very, very good progress. So once you can do that, the third support is maintain the awareness nature until it becomes very stable. Then once you are able to be in that state, a free mind which is completely tranquil, still, without any thought activity or movement, that stability of awareness is very important. Then from there, you may progress to do the fourth support, which is just trust, Truse, trust your nature to develop the meditative movement inside. So during that time, just relax, maintain awareness, stay at the heart area, and let that nature move and detect the gateway. Then when it detects, it will move by itself. Then when your gateway has been located, then that gateway will allow the external energy, the yin-yang energy, to melt inside and flow inside. Then the meditator, the cultivator will understand what this thing is. And the movement move by itself. That time there may be tingling sensation or what, or like something very soothing, the energy melt in. Then the heart area, there is a point where it goes in. So continue to relax, maintain awareness, and allow the thing to be, trust the nature to do, no interference from the thought. Okay, so that is how you can develop the understanding and progress. I will let you meditate on your own now. Okay. Okay. You can slowly, mindfully come out of meditation. Try to maintain whatever inner peace, inner calmness, and inner awareness that you have developed for as long as you can. So the four support for awareness-based meditation, I have already written them on the board. So later on, you have time, you will go back, you listen to the recording again, so that you develop the understanding. Okay, where is Scotland now? Any idea?
Last location of the
Oh, what time was that?
7:40. After that, maybe more signal.
means after ringlet area. So it should be okay. The ringlet to here is about 12 more kilometers. Once you hit Tanarata, then they are very near. It's okay. Yeah, I think they won't be so fast.
So what?
Okay. Half an hour. If no traffic, maybe. But how do we arrange for the gate? No, the gate to be open. How?
Yeah, Chanting, that still should be okay.
Oh, okay. Good. Thank you so much. Okay. So just look at the whiteboard again. Maybe I will just explain a little more. The fourth support for awareness-based meditation is very important, because like the word awareness-based meditation, mark this word. As the word suggests, we are here to develop this inner awareness. This is inner awareness, or traditionally, Theravada people call it mindfulness. In Mahayana, they call it Zhen awareness. So, awareness-based means you are developing the meditation so that this awareness nature within arises. When they arise, you're supposed to stabilize it. Then the awareness nature is actually your true mind, your silent mind, your nature within that is without thought. From there, you will start to understand you have two minds. One is the thinking mind, dependent originating, condition arising. From the true mind, the thinking mind manifests. This is not a theory. When you develop the awareness-based meditation, you can see it. You can see how from the awareness thought arises. Then the awareness can be aware of all those thoughts and movement. Then awareness is different from the thought, the thinking. The thought, the thinking need the brain, the memory to input the content into the pure awareness. Then the content trigger off the thought. So awareness here means aware before the knowing, or sati in terms of what the Buddha teach. Sati, or the English equivalent is mindfulness. So here, the English word, you have to be careful. Mindfulness here means the mind is full of awareness without thought. That is the meaning. So sati is actually awareness before the knowing, before the arising of the thinking mind, the aggregates of mind, the perception, the feeling, the activity, the movement, the mind state, everything. Everything that your mind can do is the content of consciousness. So mindfulness is awareness before the arising of the sankhara. It's the pure awareness inside, the pure consciousness. No content, no aggregates of mind, no thinking. With that, then you can actually develop the understanding to meditate appropriately, and you will progress very fast. Okay? So like I said, relax. Relax what? Relax body and mind. Body and mind. Be at ease. and maintain awareness or aware. So when you are aware, there is no thought. Okay? When you are aware, there is no thought. Means silent mind. Your true mind. And follow. Huh? Is it clear now? Okay. After you aware, you don't try to do anything. The moment you want to do something, the thought will arise. The who do? The thought do. Even you want to meditate, because you got no other instrument, the thought will try to meditate. The thought want to know, want to do, want to create thinking process, want to analyze, want to reason. And curiosity drive the thought to be more and more curious. That's why the question keep on arising. Why like that? Is it correct? Am I doing it correct? All these are verbalization, chattering within the thought process. When this arises, you cannot be aware. That's why that one becomes heedless thinking, thought-based. Unless you understand all this, very difficult for you to develop the awareness-based meditation. I think they arrive already. The other thing is, now we develop another stage of understanding. Okay? When your mind is without thought, just aware, what happened? Huh? What happened? There is clarity, there is space. Why? Because that nature is not clouded by anything, understand? That nature is empty of what? Of thought, of the mundane mind, of the aggregates of mind. So empty means clarity, like we say, there is space. But if your mind has no space, means what? It's preoccupied with what? Your worry, your problem, understand not? When you worry about your family, your problem, your career, your relationship, your physical health, your financial situation, which is all the first noble truth reality, means what? Your mind, which is the true mind, has got no space, understand not? It's preoccupied with all the thinking, with all the attachment, the craving, the worry, the insecurity, the doubt. And all these are the movement of thought created by thought. Can you see? When you are so cluttered, preoccupied with all these things, worry about this, worry about that, then how can you have awareness to develop awareness-based meditation? How can you have awareness to see what is going on in life? The man can only do one thing at a time. Either you are aware or you are lost in thought. True or not? When you are aware, you cannot think. Understand or not? That's why you can see things as they are. Clarity, what goes on, the awareness understand. There is no thought involved. But when it's cluttered with all the sankhara activity, the aggregates of mind and your worry, your fear, then that mind, the thinking mind, is so conditioned, habitual tendency, and preoccupied with all this, what they call heedless thinking. You got no space. Understand? There is no clarity. You cannot understand. That's why you become heedless. Just like this author. When you try to continue to put things until you got no place to put, what will happen? You cannot move at all. Understand? Cannot move means what? No energy. Space is energy, pure energy from the nature. When you got no space, means no energy, means what? You are exhausted. Your life force all go towards the thinking. Thinking create what? Fear, negative energy field. Stress, negative energy field. Thinking take up a lot of thought energy. Your anger, your emotion, your sankhara, your mind state, fear, phobia, all these are intense negative energy. So if your mind has no space, you age very fast. You develop suffering, affliction without you knowing. And yourself become affected because 80% of your body is water. When this negative thought process arises, it conditions the cells to mutate. That's why they become cancerous and all those things. That's why cultivator with awareness and mindfulness, their physical cells are full of tranquility, stillness, metta, and all those. That's why they have that ability to be intelligent, to develop clarity, to understand things, to awaken to things, to insight into phenomena, to awaken to the three universal characteristics of nature. This is how you must understand it. There will moment you understand this, you will choose to be aware or heedful and never become heedless again. Well, heedlessness is so devastating. It causes so much affliction in your mental. Your thinking mind is so active, cluttered. That's why without awareness-based meditation, there is no space. There is no clarity. There is no energy inside you. Spiritual energy to understand spiritual teaching. When you are cluttered, preoccupied all those things, how can you understand things? You keep on arguing, understand? You keep on creating what? Reasoning, justification, analysis, right and wrong. What are you doing? You are wasting time. Sabbe sankara anicca, sabbe sankara dukkha. Wake up to that. When you understand this, you understand the Dhamma that the Buddha teach very clearly. That's why this is a living Dhamma that you can witness and awaken to, can be realized by the wise, each for themselves. That is the meaning. Understand? It's not a theory, it's not a concept, it's not an idea. Enlightenment is not an idea. It's something that can be realized, awakened to. Okay? Let us read. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Yeah, last time I cannot go into all this because you all sure catch no ball. Yeah, book you are. At least now, many of you, I realize, can understand. Last time, the faith or the understanding of what the true mind is also not there. If I go into all this, I will frighten you all, and you all will disappear. Hey, what is all this? Nobody thought like that one. True or not? So you have to have the awareness developed. Based on all this, you no need me actually to go all out to do this awareness. Because you can see the moment you are without awareness, you become like that now. There is a reason why Dhammapada verse 21, what did the Buddha say? Heedlessness is the path to the dead. The heedless I say dead. Who are the heedless? Cluttered one. Think a lot. The mind preoccupied all the First Noble Truth problem. Is that life? Is that living? Do you want to live a life that's full of problems, full of worry, anxiety, fear, sorrow? and lamentation. Worry about this, worry about that. After you yourself, not enough. Worry about your son, your daughter, your children. Then later, grandchildren. Then worry about your property. Got money, also worry. Got property, also worry. That is not life, understand? Life is to be with the moment, with clarity, with full awareness, to actually realize the beauty and wonders of life within the moment. But that is the only reality. Within the moment, everything arises. And that is the only reality in life. Why can't you just be with the moment to realize the truth and develop the wisdom and the understanding to like be within the moment, to experience life to the fullest, means to experience or to realize the wonders and great beauty of life, means that they call it the what is that word idea? Within nature, there is this word. Oh yeah, I cannot recall the word. What is that one? Pristine. Thank you, sir. The pristine beauty and wonders of life. Yeah, within every moment, everything is so pristine. No? You know what is pristine or not? New. Understand or not? Pristine, like you never see before. That is the wonder of nature. Pristine beauty and wonders of nature. Every moment, every instant is new. It's just like when I observe something with a direct seeing, pure awareness. It is so beautiful. Understand? Everything is just the way it is. But you use memory what? Oh, microphone. What is there to see? Plus, what is there to see? Book, author. What is it? Yeah, you never see. You create the concept of the author, the microphone, and you think you know. You believe, you see. That's why the true awareness to appreciate and realize that beauty, the pristine beauty and wonder, you cannot do it. You cannot be with the moment. With the moment, with mindfulness and awareness, drinking a cup of tea is zazen. You understand? Meditation. Be fully aware, fully taste, fully realize the prestige, beauty, and wonder of that so-called tea without words. But when you are preoccupied in your thinking, you cannot be aware of all those movements. This one, you create worry, thought. And what is thought? Thought divine. Thought is never at peace. Thought is egoic, selfish, creating the evil roots of greed, hatred, and delusion, causing your karmic downfall. See this, understand this, and never again go back to the heedless way. The difference between heedful living and heedless living is really very immense. Can follow? Okay, I will stop here. That word better write down, pristine beauty and wonders of life. Every time I forgot. Oh yeah, sorry. Because sometimes the spelling I am not very good. Thank you. Yeah, thank you for pointing out. Yeah. Yeah, this word very important, Christine. Okay. Because everything is so pristine. You have used the mic. Okay.
淹死的，
什么话意思？哎，come and write down. Come and write down.
淹死的，
Come and write down. Write down the Mandarin word. Oh, Google.
Dear, can I
Can. Yeah. English. Yeah. Sadhu.
this question describes so well that this radio share in our WhatsApp group,
Yeah.
the Zhou by Pagu San.
Yes.
The big
I know.
bell that the
Yes.
monastic was holding the
Yeah. Hang the thing. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, that was beautiful. Yeah. Sadhu. Yeah.
That's pristine to me.
Yeah.
And I saw before.
How it's been done, huh? Because that thing that they do, you need a lot of strength. That is really that movement, the pristine movement, and that vibration. The whole thing, because it's the first time you see.
Yes.
In fact, every moment of perception is new. If you don't use your brain, the memory, when you use that one, therefore, come and compare. Understand? Then better or worse, right and wrong. That's why the duality, the what they call division, all come out. That's why you cannot use thought. The memory is no more pristine. Krishnamurti used this word now. Thought is like the dead leaf now. Because thought is memory, isn't it? Memory is what? Of the past. It's like the dead leaf. Understand? No more that pristine when the thing was growing on the tree, like the flower when you buy fresh, pure, very beautiful, smell, everything, emitting. But when it wither and become dry leaf, that is what it is. And that is what thought is. The thought recall to what? Memory. Memories of the past, like the dead leaf. That's why when I read that, I said, this guy is really wise. He really knows what this thing is because I saw it. You can remember, like when we went to this Wat Pat Pong, I remember. And the other monastery is Wat Pat Nanachat. You remember that time, that trip, when I was there, this Ananda Krishna's son was there, he took us around. Then we were at the meditation monastery, so he asked us to do join them and do the meditation. Then we asked, can do lying down? He looked at me, he smiled. He said, you must be very good if you can do that. Because most people lie down sleep. Then later Ajahn Sumit, okay. He gave a Dhamma talk. Then he asked, he said, I think he asked a very simple Dhamma question. Then he said, anybody wants to share anything like that? Then I put up my hand. I said, when I came, we stayed the night. Then we were asked to help sweep the leaf, you remember? Sweep the leaf. The monastery, a lot of dry leaf. Every moment also dropping, non-stop. But there is the nature, there is the condition. The leaf will fall. If you understand that, then don't complain. I sweep already. Before I finish, again the leaf comes. Just complain. So I said, the reality is the leaf will fall. Whether you sweep or you don't sweep, it will fall. But why do we sweep? Because of the meditative understanding. We are peaceful when we are there. The nature is very good. The energy is very good. Then we cultivate mindfulness. The moment we are there, when you are mindful and when sweeping is meditation. And sweeping is pristine, beautiful. Then you see the sweep, that stroke, the awareness, the leaf, how they flow, how they move, how they actually create the phenomenon. Then you see the universal characteristic everywhere. Every leaf is like that. Then after that, I just make them say, oh yeah. Because not easy to understand all this. Do you understand? This is what sati is. This is what mindfulness is. Without all this understanding, you cannot understand the word pristine. Because things that you see first time, very beautiful, is pristine. You never see it before. Especially the baby, newborn, very cute. They are very naive. They are not coming. You see them doing that very innocent type of behavior. You really laugh on it because it's genuine. Understand not? From inside, no cunningness, nothing. But the one act out, even with the cunningness, you can see. It's the thought movement. It's the negative tendency. There is a meaning of sensitivity. When you are mindful, you are aware, you are sensitive, you can see all this. You can understand all this. These are the deeper understanding of awareness-based meditation. Awareness-based meditation gives rise to a lot of beautiful, pristine things. The unfolding of nature. That's why every moment, every instant, you see. For those who see, they always see. Why? Because truth is everywhere in the midst of life and nature. Why can't you see? For those who really have the awareness to see, they always see, non-stop, anytime. No need to purposely go and see. But if you are seriously lost in thought, you hardly see. This you can never be silent, aware. Okay? Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. You all should thank God there. Because they are late. I cannot start the Sutta. So I continue with this. They should be nearby. Just who calls there? Oh, they are downstairs. You ask them to have food or what?
Put them in and then I will let them put them, you know, bring in their luggage, then they will come out.
Good. Sadhu.
But what is the thing just now?
Pristine. Can. Pristine, beauty and wonders of life. This word, Sui An remember, lucky. Sui An, thanks Sui An. The Mandarin word is what? Yan what? Oh, not that meaning actually. Not that. No, it's also one meaning of pristine. Yeah? Because like new, understand? The original. But the real meaning is very pristine. This word is very beautiful. It's very pristine, very beautiful. Like wow, so pristine. Fresh, new, direct, and not from memory. This one only awareness-based meditation people can appreciate. Or some artists in very deep, what they call, when they are in very deep, they call creativity. Creativity means they are very calm and very creative. Means they are with their true mind. Then they can appreciate art in a very different way. That's why they see things very differently. That's why the artists can draw. You know, they draw from what? From what they see. Yeah, they have the creative mind to creatively see. That's why they draw things which you never see on. Your artists is like that. What I mean is good artists, not the ordinary lopping or the roadside one cannot. The real artists. The way they draw, the thing that come out is very, very different. Okay? Anybody else want to share or what?
Clean and fresh.
Correct. Clean and fresh as if new. Spotless. Yes, pristine, spotless. Correct. All those words. That is the actual meaning. Spotless, means really pristine one. Because that time when I use this word, how many of you understand the meaning? Don't think so. You know it's beautiful, but you can never penetrate what that thing is. That's why I had to create my own word now. I coin all these words out now. Pristine, beauty and wonder of nature. Because it's really what my nature saw and awakened to. And it's like that. That's why I always tell you all, you can really live life to the fullest. These are the things you never get to see and experience. That's not. Even strike the 4-digit lottery also not so exciting. That one get money happier. But this one is with your nature, you see, you awaken. That's why awareness-based meditation, don't play. It's the real meditation. Only awareness can bring you to the realization of truth, the Dhamma. Yeah. Pass the mic. Yeah, yes.
Yeah. This question, understanding now. Brother, I want to share about this pristine understanding from my experience.
You can speak. You just speak.
Just start. Okay. This word pristine, from my experience, you see, when I have this direct seeing in the nature, right? It's not the thought that sees,
Yeah.
So everything you see is new.
Yeah.
New. You never see in your life before. Not in the knowledge, not in the book. Nobody taught you this before.
Yes. That's why you understand what this thing is. That's why the one that awakened to it can realize the truth, each for themselves. Because this is pacetang. That's why no need to conform with other, no need to wait for other people to describe it. Then only you say, yeah, I think I also have. Then that one means you are doing through knowledge. But if you understand that this is what the Dhamma is, then you dare to say it out and speak, because those who have gone through, they will realize this and experience it like what Jing went through. No word, nothing, just that thing. And it's so beautiful.
And then you can be looking at it for hours.
Yeah.
It's still beautiful.
Yeah. Prestige. Yeah.
You look so much things.
Correct. Yes.
If you look at the movie, a normal mind, they might look at the movie, see second time, third time, you get angry.
Yeah, boring.
Get frustrated. You will have that kind of.
This one you never get boring of. Every moment, every instant is so pristine, so beautiful. There is no thought involved. No thought means what? No duality. Understand? No suffering, no negativity, no evil root, nothing. It's just that pure nature. Understand? And the pure nature is without any negativity. That's why it can see things as they are. And the moment it see, it keep on understanding one. It keep on awakening one. That's why everything is in a state of flux. No problem. That nature is still. That nature is aware of the whole movement. That's why you will understand. 一切有为法 means everything is conditioned Dhamma. And this one match with what you see. Everything is like that. All of the activity and the movement is dependent originating. You know they are causing, like I told you, the broken sweep. The whole thing move. Understand? Then I remember during the early days, even when I try to sweep, there were some ants at the side. I tried very slowly. But then there was one stroke, which I think is slow, but actually very fast. Then through my awareness, I saw the ant that got swept, that fear and all those things inside there, I can sense it. That's why I asked, oh, give the state to it. Because this is coming. You know the creature is so small, the broom sweep is like a typhoon that sweep them. The fear that arises. That's why you see all this movement. But what I'm telling you is after I saw that thing, then my nature tells me. That's why you can see things with normal people don't see it. You are very sensitive one. Your mind has become different. These are the things that will happen to you when your awareness-based meditation becomes very stable, when your wisdom, mindfulness, and awareness develops. Then you keep on seeing all this. You keep on understanding things. You keep on insight into phenomena and awaken to their universal characteristic. That's why the whole of the learning, wisdom, is unending one. Why unending? Because every moment, every instant, everything is in a state of flux. And everything has its causes and conditions. How can you say you have finished learning? But the perfection is true. You can perfect your virtue. You can perfect the thing that you want to perfect. Perfect means after you perfect it, you have all-knowing knowledge. You understand? Like the Buddha. Why is he a Sammasan Buddha? The English word, the religious word, they always say what? All-knowing. Remember? Omniscient, huh? Omniscient. Omniscient. Not omniscient, huh? Omniscient. I always pronounce it omniscient. Omniscient. Huh? All other words means what? All knowing. They can understand things. Whatever that is capable of being understood, he can understand. Means he has perfected the understanding. Like my nature. I can understand a lot of things. Like the Buddha said, the handful of leaf against the leaf in the forest. What he have understood is the forest. What he has taught you, the Four Noble Truths, essential Dhamma to become sainthood and beyond until Arahant, is just a handful. That's why he said that one does not cover the Bodhisattva way, which he never really mentioned in the Theravada Sutta. So this is what the teaching is all about. There are so much more things, like I always tell you in the past. I can't share because there is no condition, it cannot come up. If I speak that time, no use. Nobody understands. So we can continue. Very good. Sadhu. That's why people who understand, the way they say it is very different. That's why she wants to explain the way she saw it and all. Yeah, no word, nothing. And cannot get bored. Uh, ah, ah, ah. Yeah. Because every moment is ever pristine. No? Every moment, every instant is different. Understand? No? How can you see same thing? You only see same thing when you recall to memory. Understand? No? And compare. Why you got do that? Understand? No? But the form and mind is very beautiful. Understand? No? The form and mind pertain to the conditioned world. Understand? No? Reality exists within the conditioned world. So you will make use of the form and mind to live life. Means what? It's a vehicle and tool for you to come. Understand? No? And this is not you. Karmically conditioned out. Understand? So this one can live life. You understand? No? Live life means what? You can really live. Not only the pristine aspect, because free of suffering. Everything is so beautiful, so interesting. And life become like very, very beautiful. Understand? No? You live The third phase of Dhamma, Pativeda, the life of an enlightened being. Understand? Then sometimes you look around, everywhere is like that. Like my daughter and then they like to listen to the Chanfeng one, all the story of problem one. You all know Chanfeng one, huh? You all know. That one actually is good. Help people solve their problem through his experience in life. But he used a lot of knowledge, thought. But because he went through life, he like teaching how to practice letting go, 冇咁執着而家你冇用咗呢 and these are the words that mundane people like to listen. But if you have awareness, you listen to him, not bad understand can help people but if this type of people go into the Dhamma field and cultivate awareness, he come out, he become totally different. But then he become not interested in becoming Chanfeng, understand? Because he will let things be. He will just live his life. That's why you need people like Chanfeng, understand? He is not bad, he's helping a lot of people. Solve, whatever. But I realize a lot of these people cannot be cured. Some call him many, many times a year, repeating the same problem until Chanfeng also remember. 你仲未放低你仲諗緊佢你仲咁執着你冇變到all this type of thing, but you listen, it's humorous, really humorous, it make you laugh, you have the joy, understand? So mundane has its mundane. What I'm trying to tell you is this form of mind I can live, I can listen, no problem, understand? I can understand. It's like the third type of seeing. 看山又是山. There's somebody who understand come to me. 看山不是山. I will talk to him. 看山不是山. Yes, I agree. There's somebody like Chanfeng. Yeah. 看山是山嘛. Correct. The first seeing. And then the third seeing, then you become normal. Then everything fall into place. You can live. You're no longer like other people. You can have food and all those things. No problem. I still got my whatever favorite food that I like. But got condition only I eat. No condition I don't eat. Like that day, the Hami Palampong, I think Pamasri House. That one actually long time didn't eat already. That type of cooking, very nice one. But if I have the condition, I eat. I rejoice, understand now. So what is important is you must not have delusion when you eat. The Buddha during his time is the same. He was also invited to the palace after he became enlightened. Understand? Before that, he go through the ascetic practice with supper. Then he realized that it's not correct. That's why I avoid the two extremes, you see. Sensual indulgence and self-mortification. The midway. You need to eat, you eat. But don't overeat. Don't indulge. Don't develop craving. Where you cannot get what you want, you suffer. There is delusion. But when there is condition for you to experience, why not? There is life. Even though unreal, understand not? Impermanent, non-self, you attach and cling suffer, yes. But with that wisdom, that understanding that Yoniso Manasikara, this form of mind can live. We can still exist within the existential world. We can still perform its duty. We ignore the form and mind got its duty. Duty to advise, not to force them, not to create karmic, understand no? Duty towards the law of nature, not to do wrong thing, not to create negativity, karmic. So that aspect of understanding leading to the noble life, the noble living, is a deeper aspect of life. That one today I mentioned a bit. Later on you will come to understand deeper and deeper. Then we can talk about life. For that time really, you can talk about life. You can really become like not philosopher. Philosopher is still philosophy. This one is spiritual philosophy. It's so beautiful. Everything is so beautiful. Then that time you read Krishnamurti quote. I tell you, the meaning stand up on her. Really stand up. He really good on you. Oh. Okay. Putting anything else to it? Sadhu.
Virgil, you know, when I was up in the sky, right? So the window you look out, right? So you see the clouds, and then you look. Then the clouds suddenly come different, you know, Virgil.
Yeah, Sadhu.
Wow, that's it. What is going on?
Yeah, you can see clearly the movement, the flow, everything.
Yeah, the flow.
Then no word one, no word one. Then whatever you perceive, even the very strong wind or what, is the direct hearing, direct seeing. No words one. It's so beautiful inside here. Oh, that's why every moment is so pristine, so beautiful, so decent.
So you see things that is you never seen before.
Yeah. Even when you silence your mind to meditate, the true mind actually aware of all this without opening your eyes. The pristine beauty and wonder is all there. That's why you must have this nature within to experience all this. And this is so beautiful. Oh, sadhu. Here you are starting to observe all this, which is very beautiful. And later on, you will develop more and more understanding. Project sadhu to you. Yeah.
So it's something that I never see before.
Yeah.
It happens that it's so near to me, and it's like manifesting and you know, showing it to you for the first time. I never see this before, so it's everything is new, pristine in that sense.
Put your thing first.
Bored looking at it.
How come she go there? Your sister. Lady. Oh, lady is there. I thought 那边是男人呢。哦，是啊。So unisex 啊，男女都可以啊。哦，OK，这样就 OK 了。傻的，他们 coming already, very good. And today we happen to have the chanting. So lucky. We just have our discussion like that easier. We are not disturbed and we can continue. So Jinhao, there's one message for you. You're very tired. I know you drive very long distance. Try to maintain awareness when you lie down. Yeah, you have been sleeping. Sorry, but good rest for you. Good rest for you. This is very good. So maintain awareness so that after one sound, you're aware. Maintain. But if you're too tired, never mind, sleep. But if you want to sleep like that and snore, go back to your room. Better. Then I get new people cannot what they call understand what is going on. But among us, I think okay. Most of us are used to it already. We understand what this one is. But if got new people, try to understand that. Otherwise, it create that impression. It's not us lah. Their mind will go and think, what type of meditation? Like last time, Brother Jia first time come, or lying down or snoring. What type of meditation is it? So all this we bear in mind. Then we slowly develop the understanding. Then we progress. Anything else? Okay, sadhu. Let's rejoice with all the good show. Sadhu. Okay, who else want to add anything or share anything?
Extend the link to the Zoom link to our Singapore friends.
Yeah. Extend the Zoom then. Okay, Alicia. Yeah, pass the mic on. Toilet break, okay, 3 minutes toilet break. Go. Okay, 3 minutes of toilet break.
I think the more, no, end of the class.
Okay, 3 minutes toilet break. So we are back. Where are the new people? Oh, they haven't settled down yet. They're lucky.
家先出来了。
叫他先出来。
让他先出来。
到等下才整理啊。要出来先，不要做 packing 了，是吧？You can do the unpacking later.
Chính là mấy quan long cho mà trường nhận.
Oh yeah. If they need to change over to the warm clothing, it's okay. 等一下。 Okay, so I think we wait for a while for them to come out. Okay, good. They are here. PG also is here. PG? Yeah. Somebody go and tell PG, unpack later. You need warm clothing, okay, change the warm clothing, but unpack later. Then no problem. Then we wait. Yeah, no problem. That one they must. They are very cold. They just arrived. They will feel it's very cold. There we all got our long john inside. The heat tag inside. That's why we don't feel cold. But this year I'm more smart already. I wear 2 t-shirts inside. So I wear 2 t-shirts. I no need to wear that warm clothing. Last time I put on the warm clothing. Then at night very good. But morning, too hot. Morning too hot. Anybody need the body warmer? Make your body warm. If you have cold stomach or what, PG is here. Sadhu. Quickly change to your long john, then you can come. Okay. Good. Okay. Han is here. Goklut, PG is here. And the other 2 is coming already. Yes. Yun Chan and Elsie is. Okay, come, Elsie. Yeah. Come, Yun Chan, Sadhu. So, welcome. You choose any seat with the program sheet there. You can take the program sheet. Okay, let us welcome Kok Loon and company. Sadhu, 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 sadhu. So we understand you all had a slight delay because of the nail that went into your tire. But how do you know there's a nail? Oh, your car very good. Have the sensor. Otherwise, we don't know. We drive all the way up. Yeah, that one will protect the what they call the tire. Yeah, the sensor when the pressure slowly go down, you will know. Very good. Okay, let us welcome the last 5 that came in today. So we almost have full attendance except Dr. J, who will come in tomorrow. What I will do is, I will brief you all a little bit on what we came to know about the temple. So the program, everything continue. No problem about it. Any? Oh, he need the thing. Never mind. Go and get it inside. Open the door. That blue door. Open the blue door. No, the blue door. Open the blue door. The sister will help her. Don't worry. Okay. So what happened is, we were told that we had to wait for Kok to come to put up the kitchen area. There's a serving area. All the things down already, huh? Drinking what?
已经set 了，
set 了。
那个 hot water 的上。
不是他的东西啊，他的泡茶、coffee 那些，that bag，Yun Chang collect from my house one。
Okay. After.
After this only we unload, they can not park there side. Outside here only. Good. That easy. Okay. So that one we will sort out after the class. The second thing is there is this what they call toilet down there. Lady one. Is it lady one? Today you cannot use. I was told. Tomorrow only can use. Then second thing is there is an internet Wi-Fi. Very good. Sam Poh G1 and G2. G1 is ground floor. G2 is, G2 is ground floor. G1 is first floor. So you can log in with the password up there. Sam Poh, small letter, one word, no space. Sam Poh Temple. You can log in. But upstairs, you have your own Wi-Fi data. Your own data plan. Then you don't have to on it because we scared the Zoom get affected. Because we managed to get the Zoom going because the Wi-Fi is very good at speed. If you got data, you can get 4G up here. Now the data has actually arrived, 4G. I checked just now in the afternoon, you can get 4G. Then tomorrow, as usual, we will follow the program. Wake up, 5:45. Then you clean up until 6:15. Normally there's a morning chanting down there. Those who want to attend, you can. Then we will come gather in the meditation hall at 6:15 to 6:45 to do our morning chanting. Exercise, puja, and all those things. So we have actually on your behalf and all Karaniya make the puja offering. It's from Karaniya fund, which donate to our this retreat common fund. We donated 3,000, and the retreat common fund has actually allocate common Karaniya fund to buy all these things. So these are reimbursable from the common pool fund. So everybody get to partake. We also make offering to Juti Pusa downstairs together with Kizawang and the three Sitang Sansan. Then we also use Karaniya fund to light the oil lamp for the main shrine. Then of course we went and pay respect. So those who arrive late today, maybe tomorrow, you can go and do your respect and all things. Then after that, you will have to maybe assemble back here, and we will have our morning meditation, which is 60 minutes of formal meditation, plus walking and bowing meditation. So if you can sit for 30 minutes or do lying down awareness-based meditation for 30 minutes, then you just do. You no need to do the contemplation and the bowing or whatever. But those who need to like develop the mindfulness using bowing, you do. Don't worry. Yeah? Then you need to do walking, you do. Don't worry. As long as you understand what you are doing, you are here to develop mindfulness. That's it. And what is mindfulness? Mindfulness is awareness before the knowing, before the arising of thought, before perception. So when you are silent without thought, you're already aware. You don't have to practice to be aware. You don't have to try to be aware. Okay? So all this, remember. What I will do now is, we still have a bit of time. We will do for the 5 people who just came in, maybe we help them to renew their 5 precepts and also do the simple salutation to the Buddha, Dhamma, and the Sangha, and then taking out the refuge, and also chant the salutation to the Buddha. Okay? Let us now compose our mind. Yeah? The faith, Sada, Virya. Then we will proceed with our chanting. Yeah? So for the benefit of those who just arrived also, we will chant together, all together. We will recite the whole homage. Yeah? Namo Virochana Buddha. Namo Virochana Buddha. Namo Virochana Buddha. 那么本师释迦牟尼佛，那么本师释迦牟尼佛，那么本师释迦牟尼佛，那么观世音菩萨，那么观世音菩萨，那么观世音菩萨，那么地藏王菩萨，那么地藏王菩萨，那么地藏王菩萨，那么佛菩萨。那么佛菩萨，那么佛菩萨。阿拉汉萨玛萨布多巴嘎哇，布当巴嘎วัน当阿比瓦đề mi。สวากาโตบะกะวะตาธัมโมธัมมังนะมัสสามิสุปฏิปันโนภะคะวะโตสาวกสังโฆสังฆังนะมามินะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะนะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะนะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะบุตตังสรณังกัจฉามิธัมมังสรณังกัจฉามิสังฆังสรณังกัจฉามิดุติยมปิบุตตังสรณังกัจฉามิดุติยมปิธัมมังสรณังกัจฉามิดุติยมปิสังฆังสรณังกัจฉามิ Tatiyampi Buddhang Saranang Gacchami Tatiyampi Dhammang Saranang Gacchami Tatiyampi Sanghang Saranang Gacchami Panati Pata Viramani Sikkhapadang Samadhiyami Adina dana viramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami Kamesu miccācara viramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami Musawada viramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami Surameraya majapama dattana Veramani Sikkhapadang Samadhiyami. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay, let's pay respect to the Jan. Padang Puji. Dhamma Puji. Sanghang Puji. Okay, you all can be seated. Maybe to let those who arrive settle down. We can have 10 minutes of silent awareness-based meditation. That will help them settle down. Then afterwards, we can maybe brief them a bit more. Because today, before you all come, I think also because of the condition, you all were late. So I didn't start the Heart Sutta. I wait for you all to arrive before I share the Heart Sutta. Anyway, it turned out to be a blessing in disguise. So I went into some sharing, which turned out to be very good, very profound too. They are all on the whiteboard. It will be recorded. It has been recorded, sorry. Then I think when Chin Hao has do the whatever trimming or editing, then he will put out for sharing. Remember to listen to it. It will benefit you all a lot. So that's it. Okay, I will set the clock for 10 minutes. Then we off the line so that you can have your awareness-based meditation. 10 minutes to settle down. Okay. Try to maintain whatever inner peace, inner calmness, and inner awareness that you have developed for as long as you can. So I think now already 9:11, already quite late. What we will do is we will wrap everything up. We will do the closing puja, share merit, transfer merits. Then after that, we will pay respect to the late abbot that just passed away recently. The relics is here. Because if you can recall, there was one retreat, I think 2019 Dhamma. He came and gave us this bracelet. This is very beautiful. And he said it's for us to create affinity with his nature, of Jing. So because of affinity and his kindness and great compassion, we should pay our respect, which is very wholesome. So we'll do it after the class, which will end at about maybe 9:15 or 9:50, I'm not sure. So we will do the sharing of merits, our usual one, based on the teen book, the normal chanting book. But I want to include one particular one. Later on, I will chant the blessings, sharing of merits, seeking forgiveness, and making aspiration. On page 14, we will do it. We have not been here for almost 3 years, so we should do this. invoking the auspicious blessing from the triple gem. We will chant the Pali. Sabbe tiyo vivajantu sabbarogo vinasatu mate bhavattvantarayo sukhi digayuko bhava bhavatu sabba mangalang rakkantu sabba devata sabba buddhanubhavena sada soti bhavantu te Bhavantu sabba mangalang rakkantu sabba devata sabba dhammanubhavena sada soti bhavantu te Bhavantu sabba mangalang rakkantu sabba devata sabba sanghanubhavena sada soti bhavantu te Nakata yatta buddhanang Papakangha nivarana parita sanubhavena antva tesang upadawe sabe budang balapata pacekanang ca yang balang arahantanang ca tejena rakam bhagavo mi sabboso. Then we will share merits with all beings. Akasata ca bhumata devanaga mahindika punyang tang anumoditva cirang rakkantu loka sasana itawata cammehi sampadan punya sampadan sabbe deva anumodantu sabba sampasiddhya idang me nyatinang hotu sukita hontu nyatayo idang me nyatinang hotu sukita hontu nyatayo dan tinang hotu sukita hontu nyatayo. Then we continue with the asking for forgiveness from Triple Gem. This is very important for you all. Kayena vaca cittena pamadena maya katang acayang kama me bante puri panya tathagata Kayena vaca cittena pamadena maya katang acayang kama me dhamma sattitika akalika Kayena vaca cittena pamadena maya katang acayang kamane sangha supatipanya anotara Devo vasatu kalena sasa sampati hetu ca Fito bhavatu loko ca Raja bhavatu dhammiko Timina punyang kamena mame bala samagamo satang samagamo hotu jawa hirana patiya sadhu sadhu sadhu. Okay, before we pay respect, we would like to maybe after so many years, almost 3 over years, I think, since the last retreat, we are not here. So tonight, maybe we will chant the Heart Sutta one time, then the Tabeso one time. And after that, maybe you want to chant the Maha, the one you Karaniya, Metta Sutta, or the other one better, the Mangala Sutta. Mangala Sutta. Both together. Okay. Yes, they want to listen again. Okay. So, Thomas, can you together with Soft, we turn to our chanting book at the back. You can follow the chanting book. You can start with Papa Zhou you want. Huh? I ring the bell and you all can start. Nam mô Đại Bi Quan Sư Yên菩萨 Nam mô Đại Bi Quan Sư Yên菩萨 Nam mô Đại Bi Quan Sư Yên菩萨 Nam mô Hở lại tân đua lại ya ye Nam mô A Li Phổ Lu Chế Ti Sa Phổ Lại ye菩提萨埵婆耶，摩诃萨埵婆耶，摩诃迦卢尼迦耶，安萨婆拉法依，苏丹那感谢，南无悉吉利多伊蒙阿利耶。婆卢揭谛是佛来楞陀婆，南无那来谨墀，悉利摩诃盘多萨弥，萨婆尔他都苏恒，阿斯云萨婆萨多，南无婆萨多，南无婆揭摩法特多，但知他安阿婆卢悉，卢迦帝迦卢帝，依悉利摩诃菩提萨埵，萨婆萨婆摩来摩来，摩悉摩悉利多于。居卢居卢揭蒙，度卢度卢发舍耶帝，摩诃发舍耶帝，陀来陀来帝利尼，是佛来耶则来则来，摩摩发摩来，目的利依悉依悉。是乃是乃，阿来生佛来舍利，法沙法身佛来舍耶，呼噜呼噜摩来，呼噜呼噜悉利，娑来娑来，悉利悉利，苏噜苏噜，菩提耶菩提耶。不陀耶，不陀耶，弥帝利耶，那来谨墀，帝利舍利那，婆耶摩那萨婆诃，悉多耶萨婆诃，摩诃悉多耶萨婆诃， 悉多于意识盘来耶萨婆诃。那来今次萨婆诃。摩来那来萨婆诃。悉来生阿穆迦耶萨婆诃。萨婆摩诃。阿悉多耶萨婆诃。遮吉拉阿悉多耶萨婆诃。婆婆摩揭悉多耶萨婆诃。那来今次班杰拉耶萨婆诃。婆婆利胜揭来耶萨婆诃。南无喝来班乃多来呀耶。南无阿弥陀卢揭谛瑟盘来耶萨婆诃。安悉颠多曼多来巴陀耶萨婆诃。揭谛揭谛般若揭谛般若僧。揭谛菩提萨婆诃。揭谛揭谛般若揭谛般若僧。揭谛菩提萨婆诃。揭谛揭谛般若揭谛般若僧。揭谛菩提萨婆诃。观自在菩萨。行深般若波罗蜜多时。照见五蕴皆空。度一切苦厄。舍利子，色不异空，空不异色，色即是空，空即是色。受想行识亦复如是。舍利子，此诸法空相不生不灭，不垢不净，不增不是故空中不设无受想行识。无眼耳鼻舌身意，无色声香味诸法。无眼界乃至无意识界。无明亦无明尽，乃至老死亦无老死尽。无苦集灭道，无智义，无得语，无所得故。菩提萨埵依般若波罗蜜多故。心无光爱，无光爱故有空故。远离颠倒梦想，究竟涅槃三世诸。佛依般若波罗蜜多故得阿耨多罗三藐三菩提故知。般若波罗蜜多是大神咒，是大明咒，是无上咒，是无等等咒，能除一切苦，是不虚。故说般若波罗蜜多咒，即说咒曰： 揭谛揭谛般若揭谛般若僧，揭谛菩提萨婆诃。揭谛揭谛般若揭谛般若僧，揭谛菩提萨婆诃。揭谛揭谛般若揭谛般若僧，揭谛菩提萨婆诃。Okay, let us rejoice. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. It's very good. After so long, they also rejoice. So now we request Sister Amy to help us chant the Pali version, Karaniya Metta Sutta, followed by Mangala Sutta.
Page 52 and 54 or the retreat center.
Yeah, retreat chanting book, yes. Page 52
54.
and 54, yes.
Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Karaniya mata kusale yantang santang padang abisamecca sako uju suju suvajo samudu anadimani santu sako subaro apagijo sallahu kavuti Sandindriyo nipako apagapo kulesu ananugito najakudang samacare kimchi yena vinyo pare upavadeyung Sugino vakemino hontu sabbe satta bhavantu sukitatta yeke jipana bhutati dasavata paravanavasesa Digawati mahanta wa majjima rasakanu ketula Dittang eva atithaye cadure vasanti avidure Bhutava sambhave siva sabbe satta bhavantu sukitatta naparo parang nikubbeta nadi manyeta kata cinang kanci Yarosana patiga sanyananya manyasa dukkha nicaya Ataya thaniyang putang ayusa eka putta manurake Evang bisa pebute sumana sampaye aparimana Metta sapalokasmin manasang pavaye aparimana Udang ado cedirian ce asang badang averang asepatang Titang cara mesin nova saya nova ya petas sevigata mito Titang sating aditeya brahma metang viharang idamahu Dittinca anupagam pasilava dasanena sampanno amesu vinaya gindang nahi jatu gappaseyang punareti Etena saca vajena soti te hotu sabda Etena saca vajena soti te hotu sabda Etena saca vajena Soti te hotu sabda. Mangala Sutta. Evang me sutang ekang samayang Bhagava Savatiyang viharati jetavane anatindikasa arane Atatho anyatara devatha adhikantaya ratiya adhikantavanna kevalatapang jetavana obasetva yena bhagava upasangkami tua bhagavantang abhivadetva ekamantang attasi ekamantang tithako sadevata Bhagavantang Gataya Ajagasi Bahudeva Manosa Mangala Di Acintayung Agantama Sutta Nang Bruhi Mangalamuttamang Asevana Jabalam Nang Panditana Jasevana Puja Pujaniyang Nang Etang Mangalamuttamang Patirupadesavasocha Ubbeja kata punyata Atta samma panidija etang manggalamuttamang Bahu satchanca sippanca vinayo ca susikkito Subhasita jayava ca etang manggalamuttamang Tapidu upadhanang buddhadar sesanggaho anagula cakhammatta etang manggalamuttamang Dananca dhammacharya ca nyatathana sanggaho anavajjani khammani etang manggalamuttamang arati virati papa majjapana ca sanyamo appamado ca dhammesu etang manggalamuttamang garvo ca nirvato ca santutti ca katanyuta kalena dhamma savanang etang manggalamuttamang Thanti ca sovacasata samananan ca dasanang kalena dhamma sakacca etang manggalamuttamang Tapo ca brahmacharya ca Arya Satchana Dasanang Nibbana Satchikiriya ca etang manggalamuttamang Uttassa loka dhammehi cittang yasana kampati Asokang virajang kemang etang manggalamuttamang etadisani katwana sabbatama parajita sabbata soting gacanti tang tesang manggalamuttamati
Last judge.
Sena saca vajena hotu te jaya manggalang Etena saca vajena hotu te jaya manggalang Etena saca vajena hotu te jaya manggalang Sadhu Sadhu Sadhu
Okay, very good. These two sutta are very important. eh? The first one is Karaniya Metta Sutta. This is the discourse on loving kindness. Sometimes the monks they go to the forest, they got attacked by non-humans or disturbed by non-humans. They don't know what to do. So what the Buddha normally advises, chant this Karaniya Metta Sutta, discourse on loving kindness. So this is to pacify them and let them understand the importance of loving kindness. So through this loving kindness chanting, yeah, the Buddha actually shared very important Dhamma. He said this discourse on loving kindness started by reciting and telling the non-humans and those non-human that do not understand and want to disturb the holy monks from meditating and developing their cultivation. So he told them, he who is skilled in doing good and who wishes to attain the state of calm or nibbana enlightenment should act thus, so that they understand, so that they will not go and do the wrong thing to create karma. He should be upright, able, sincere, obedient, gentle in speech, and humble. Then he should be contented, easily supportable, not a burden to others, with few duties, simple in livelihood, control in senses, discreet, not imprudent, not be greedily attached to family. He should not commit any slight wrong, so that otherwise people might censure him. Then they will recite the blessing. May all beings be well and happy, happy and safe. May their hearts have joy, have love, and be happy always. Then they continue. Whatsoever living being there are, weak or strong, without exception, long and large, medium, short and whatever. Those seen and unseen, those dwelling far and near, those born yet to be born. May all beings, without exception, be well and happy. Then let not one deceive another, nor despise any person, whosoever, anyway, either in anger or ill will. Let him not wish each other's harm. Then just like a mother would guard her only son at the risk of her own life, even so towards all beings, let him cultivate boundless love. Let thoughts of boundless love pervade the whole world, above, below, and across, without obstruction, without any hatred or enmity. Whether he stand, walk, sit, or lie down, as long as he is awake, let him develop mindfulness. This, they say, is the highest conduct. Not falling into wrong view, virtuous and endowed with true seeing insight. He discards attachment to sensual desire. Truly, he does not come again to be conceived in the womb, no more rebirth. By the firm affirmation of this truth, may you be well and happy. By the firm affirmation of this truth, may all disease be destroyed. By the firm affirmation of this truth, may peace, victory be yours. That's how they please them and develop all their understanding. Then this Mangala Sutta is about the highest blessing, where there was a time where these devas, they are not sure of what is the highest blessing. So the sutta actually started out by saying, thus have I heard the Blessed One was staying in Savatthi, residing at Jetava Grove, Anandapindika Park. Then in the night, dark of the night, means middle of the night, a radiant Deva illuminated all Jeta's Grove. He bowed down low before the Blessed One, then standing to one side, he asked, Devas are concerned for happiness and ever long for peace. The same is true for human beings. What then are the highest blessings? Means, what are the things that give you that parami to be like the highest blessings? So this style of question is very difficult to answer unless you are a great being or Sammasambuddha. So the Buddha answered, Devas are concerned. So the Buddha answered. They said, avoiding those of foolish way, associating with the wise, and honoring those worthy of honor or respect. These are the highest blessings. So this one you all will have because you make aspiration to avoid all evil, meet out with the wise, so that enlightenment in the here and the now can be realized as soon as possible. Then you pay respect to all the worthy ones. You do this. That's why this constitutes the highest blessing. Then live in a place of suitable kind with the fruit of good past deeds and guided by rightful way. This is the highest blessing. Then accomplish in learning and craftsmanship with discipline highly trained and speech that is true and pleasant to hear leads to harmony. These are the highest blessing. Then providing for parents, mother and father, listen, support, and cherishing family and ways of work that harm no beings. These are the highest blessing. Generosity and a righteous life, offering help to relatives and kins, and acting in a way that leaves no blame. This is the highest blessing. Steadfast in restraint and shunning evil way means avoiding all evil and avoiding intoxicant that dulls the mind, and heedfulness in all things that arise. These are the highest blessings. That's why mindfulness and heedfulness is very important. Respectfulness and humble way, contentment and gratitude, and constant hearing of the Dhamma thought. These are the highest blessings. All this, most of this, we will have. Then the next one is patient and willing to accept one's fault. See, this is also the highest blessing. Seeing, venerated, seeker of truth, and sharing often the words of Dhamma. These are the highest blessing. Then ardent, committed to the holy life, seeing for oneself the noble truth and the realization of Nibbana. These are the highest blessing. So cultivation leading to awakening and enlightenment is the highest blessing. Although involved in worldly tasks, this one you must listen. This is what I told you just now. The understanding the form of mind. Although involved in worldly tasks, unshaken the mind remain, and beyond all sorrow, spotless and secure. These are the highest blessing. That's why you know how to live life. And there is such thing as life, understand now? Even though not so real, there is an ultimate truth, anicca dukkha metta. You don't be gullible. This form and mind subject to karma has its duty, and you can make use of it to live life, to really, really live the third phase of Dhamma. And you do that, that is the highest blessing. Understand that? Then the last one is, they who live by following this path knows victory wherever they go, and every place for them is safe. These are the highest blessings. So all these are very beautiful sharing. So if you can develop understanding of it, it will be very important. Okay, so we end. So let us rejoice one more time. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay, you all can now pay respect mindfully to Lord Buddha, Virochana Buddha, and all the worthy ones. Then after that, we finish with we go and pay our respect to Sutra. Then after that, we should help God learn to bring the thing down and do what we need to do. Okay? Okay, thank you.